Hello, beautiful people on YouTube. This is Nikki Wonderlick, and this is the Q&A Live, where you guys get to ask me any question you might have about blindness. Whether it be about canes, guide dogs, how we cook, how we clean, how we get from point A to point B, how we dress ourselves. Any question you might have goes. So, give me your questions so I can answer them. So far, there's no questions in the comments. I know people with retinopathy of prematurity. I know I have suboptic nerve hypoplasia. I had a friend who lost her vision because of diabetes. And I've had friends with other eye conditions. So come on, guys. I can't answer your questions if you don't give me your questions. Give me something to work with here. It's not a Q&A without questions.
And one more item, and one more item. Out of info bar container, quick toolbar item, search tabs, toolbar info stream yard, banner, link, Q and anywhere, edit broadcast, Mickey Wonderlick, end broadcast, end of banner, main, / background _ full screen button, Mickey Wonderlick, image, Mickey Wonderlick, please feel free to ask any image, live 309, image 1, image, you are 1, you are currently on its image, mic is muted, solo layout, thin layout, group layout, leader layout, small screen, large screen, picture and full screen layout, unable to remove from stream, exit solo, mute mic, more options, image, Mickey Wonderlick, mute microphone, turn off, mic and present, invite guest button, leave studio, link, end of, complimentary, comment, banners, brand, private chat, comments, tab, list 3, stream yard, live viewer, show comment, star comment, image 3, Mickey Wonder, please feel free, high comment, star comment, image 4, low vision technology, hey Nikki, have you been visually impaired since birth? You are currently on a text element.
Great question, Low Vision Technologies. Yes, I have been visually impaired since birth because my condition, suboptic nerve hypoplasia, means the optic nerves that go from your eyeballs to your brain didn't develop properly. Thank you for that wonderful question, Low Vision Technologies. And what a great way to start off the Q&A. Any other questions? Well, since there's no more questions right now, I'll go a little more in depth into my condition. My condition is called septo-optic nerve hypoplasia. My optic nerves, the nerves that go from the eyeballs to the brain, didn't develop properly, and it also affects the pituitary gland. That's the gland that does your growth hormone, does your cortisone, like your cortisol and stuff. Um, so like when you're stressed, it'll increase your cortisol. When you're sick, it'll increase your cortisol, stuff like that. But my body, because my pituitary gland doesn't work properly because of my septo-optic nerve hypoplasia, my body doesn't do that. My body doesn't make enough cortisone. So, when I'm sick, I have to increase my cortisone to double.
God's little angels. Thank you, Nikki. Merry Christmas. 5:06 p.
And if I throw up within a half hour of taking my hydrocortisone, or if I have diarrhea a certain amount of times, I have to use a syringe like this. Here, hang on, I'm gonna see if I can take it out so to show you guys. A syringe like this to give myself a certain amount of this medication.
Show comment in book comment action star comment image. Low vision technique as a follow-up question. Have you ever worn glasses or contacts?
Because of my eye condition being a problem with the nerves, glasses and contacts and LASIK and stuff like that won't necessarily help correct my eye condition because it's a problem with the nerves. It's not a problem with the physical eye. But again, good question, Low Vision Technologies. He asked, have I ever worn glasses or contacts? As a follow-up question. So, any other questions about blindness in general? And not just about my condition? Like, any questions about how we get from point A to point B, or how we clean, or how we cook, or how we take care of pets, or or how we make sure we match, or what else? Or how we know whether what we're eating is okay and not expired. Any or any other questions about blindness in general?
5:10 p.m. 4 tried messages clear. YouTube clear. Water clear. Messages 11 minutes ago clear. 5:10 p.m. Face ID. Passcode field 0 of 6 values entered. Secure text field 8.
The voice you just heard
Messages.
talking
Filters,
to
back
me,
button.
that's voiceover on my phone.
App message close message WhatsApp.
There's lots of useful apps on the iPhone.
Page 3 to page 2 of 6.
I'm gonna go through a few of them.
Be My Eyes. Be My Eyes. It get live video so call a volunteer button.
This is where you can call a volunteer and get help with something such as cooking or picking out a shirt or finding something you dropped on the floor or what have you.
Browse specialized help button.
Or browse specialized help.
Tab bar. Browse special assistive assistive technology button.
Assistive technology.
Adaptation store. I see music help desk tab bar. Back button. Beauty and grooming button.
There's beauty and grooming.
Blindness organizations button.
Blindness organizations.
Careers button.
Careers.
Food and beverage button.
Food and beverage.
Home and cleaning
Home
button.
and cleaning.
Personal health button.
Personal health.
Technical button.
Technical.
Tab bar. Select back button. Back. Get live video support.
Hang on, I have another comment.
Show comment, star comment, image, low vision. Haley wants to know, do you have any difficulty working your job being visually impaired? Haley wants to know, do you have any difficulty working your job being visually impaired? Which apps are most helpful to you? You are currently on
I work as a teacher's aide at a preschool. And Low Vision Technologies says his girlfriend Haley wants to know if I have any trouble with my job being visually impaired. The answer is sometimes, but for the most part, no. The sometimes is when the lights are off and they're napping, it's hard for me to see where they have placed the cots. Because they also have the curtains closed, so the kids will stay laying down on their cots. So, in that instance, what I will do is
Okay, I turn flashlight on.
I'll turn my flashlight on, like so.
Be My Eyes. Double tap to open.
Okay, I turn flashlight off.
I'll just whisper the commands until I get to where I need to be. So I'll whisper, when I first get in the door, I'll whisper flashlight on. And then when I get to where I need to be, I'll whisper flashlight off. To Siri, as I'm holding the home button.
Double tap to open.
and I'll have my volume down so it won't be as loud as it was just there. That way I don't wake up any kids that are sleeping, and yet I can see so I don't trip over them. Because I don't want to fall over any kids. No, thank you. Because I don't want to hurt them and have to explain, oh, I didn't see your kid laying on their cot. And I fell over them. Sorry. No. I'd rather quietly use my flashlight and be able to safely navigate and avoid falling on top of someone and accidentally hurting them. Be My Eyes is one app I use a lot. Another app I use a lot
Error.
is Era.
Error. Waiting for an help button. Call Arrow for free from phone button. Double tap to call Arrow agent. A blue circle with a white phone in the middle.
Now, I don't use this app as much because you only get so long before they charge you. I usually use Be My Eyes.
Error. Close error. Error. Weather. Double tap to open. A bridge. Ada. A bridge. Improve your health by
This is another app I absolutely love. It's called
Get to summer. Don't get stuck. Get app a bridge. Close a bridge.
A Bridge. ABRIDGE. Or something like that.
To open. A bridge headings context word character cap BRIDGE.
Yep, A Bridge. ABRIDGE. And you can record your medical appointments on it and listen to them when you get home. Oh my God. Life changer. Because then, if you forget something that you discussed at your appointment, you have it in the recording and you know about it.
Low vision tech. Oh, you want to show comment, comment, star, comment, image. Talented age of it. What is your toughest task to do on a daily basis?
Messages now. Joshua Lester liked, hey, I'm gonna do my Q&A.
My toughest task would probably be, well, it depends on if it's warm or if it's cold out. If it's warm out and the kids are playing outside, it would probably be when the kids are going home, making sure no one else escapes when someone's parent picks them up. That's probably the hardest. If it's cold, it would probably be making sure I don't have salt from outside all over my apartment floor because I can't really see it.
Talented age of the. Oh, image. Talent. What is your show comment, star, comment, image. Low vision. What advice do you have for people to learn how to arrange their kitchen appliances and be safe? You are currently
Okay, for kitchen appliances, there's a few things you can do. Um, if you're investing in a new stove, I would get one with the knobs on the side, like this one, because then you can mark like the first one on either side as the one on the right. Um, you could just put like a piece of something, and then you'd know that the first ones are the one on the right, and the second ones are the one on the left. And then right here I have my oven. This is also good, having it higher for people, because then you can see exactly where you're reaching. You're not crouching down to reach in, and you can see exactly where you're reaching, and you're not gonna hit your hand on the side, because you can comfortably see exactly where you're reaching.
Candy Wonderlick.
Notification center.
Hello?
Chrome, StreamYard, camera or microphone recording, Google Chrome.
I'll wake you up at
What
9.
advice do you have for people to learn how to arrange their kitchen appliances and be safe?
Bye.
You are currently on a text element.
Now if you have curved, like a L-shaped counter like I do, I would put your microwave in the corner like I did here, because then if you open your microwave, even if you leave the door open, you're not going to run into it. Or if someone else in your house leaves it open, you're not going to run into it.
Show comment and comment star comment image blind. Good afternoon, everyone. Please remember to tap the like button. Thank you. You are currently show comment star comment image. Tell today what advice would you give someone if they want pets? You are currently show comment star comment but hide current comment button.
If you want pets, I would advise you to, one, look at your budget, see if you have enough to take care of vet bills, like general vet bills, like getting them their shots, getting them their flea and tick and heartworm and all that. And if it's a dog, you want to make sure you either have a yard or can either pick up their poop or have someone that can pick up their poop. Because most places want you to, if you live in an apartment, most places want you to pick up your animal's poop. And if you take it on a walk, most towns want you to pick up your animal's poop. Like when I take Murphy out, I have to pick up his poop. Now, if it's a cat, you want to make sure you can change the litter box or have somebody that can change the litter box for you. And again, that you have the money to get them the vet care that they need. I haven't had a cat in a very long time, so I don't remember what care all goes into having a cat. So I can't tell you they need this, 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 and this.
Image. Hide. End of list. Star comment. Show comment. What advice would you show comment? What advice would you give?
And I learned this one the hard way. Save up some money, like in a little change purse or in an envelope or what have you. That way, if they have a medical emergency, you have something to fall back on. I did not do that. And I'm regretting it because Murphy has a liver issue. So, yeah. Oh well. And another piece of advice I'd give is I would say don't jump into the decision to get a pet. I would honestly think about it for a little while and make sure that's what you want to do and make sure you can afford it before you actually do get a pet. Okay. Now, I don't want you guys to think that I regret getting Murphy, because I don't regret getting him in any way, shape, or form, because I love my Murphy. I really do. And I wouldn't change my decision to get him. At all. Anyways, any questions?
Walkie to 5:30 p.m. and 44 seconds.
That was deep.
Five 5:31 p. Face a passcode feeds. Wrong passcode. 8. Weather. Bus pay cash page 2 of 6. Page 3. Cash reader. Shoot. Chrome. Club. Coin. Code. CO. Deputy. Dice. Disco. Docket. Doc. Door. Drop. eBay. And Ets. Base. Fed. Lip. Google. Go to. Holy bot. Page 3. Page 4. Hive. Instant. Quick. Little. Lift. Marco Polo. Lift. Double tap.
Okay, another app I sometimes use is the app called Lyft. Lyft.
Home. What? Where to? Banner. Round up and donate this holiday. Dismiss. Menu. Button. Lift. Close lift. Lift.
I can't show you the Lyft
IV,
app
one new item.
open, but I can
Double
show it
tap
to you
to
on the
open.
screen. There you go. That's the app.
Money Movie Club. My Spectrum. My Pop. My Way Luck. McDonald's. Netflix. One new item. Double tap.
Another app I use is the
Watching
Netflix
heading.
app.
Who's watching? Heading. At Netflix. Close net. IV. One new order. Our groceries. Pandora. Pay Pat. Petco. Patfa. Patsmall. Page 4 of page 5. Pluto. Provide. QR reader. Providers.
Another app I
Double
use
tap
is
to
the
open.
Providers app, because it tells me how much I have on my EBT card.
Target. Talk Sub Store. Temu. Team Talk. The Web Twitter. Uber Eats. Uber. Double tap to open. U.S.
Another app I use is the US
Double
Bank
tap
app,
to open.
because that's where I bank.
Page 5 of 6. Page 6 of 6. Page 2 of page 1 of 6.
And another app I use is the Maps app.
Show comment and comment action. Star comment. Image. Star comment. Show what advice? Talented age. What advice would you give someone? Show star image. Low vision. Being visually impaired is it hard for you to up? You are current. Show comment and comment action. Star comment. Image. Talented. What advice would you give when traveling at night?
Okay. Well, there's a few pieces of advice I'd give someone when traveling at night. One, have your phone close to you, either in your pocket, in your coat, somewhere close to you. That way, if you need it, you can easily grab it. Two, I would have your house keys around your neck, like on a lanyard. And on that lanyard, I would have a whistle, a loud one. And if you get in trouble, like someone starts screwing with you, like not in a good way, I would blow that whistle and I would blow it hard. Also, don't be going in dark, deserted areas unless you absolutely positively have to. Stick to more populated, well lit areas.
Show comment, comment, star comment, image. Low vision technology. Being visually impaired is it challenging for you to keep up with any meditation you take? What advice do you have for people to keep track of your medications? You are currently on text
Okay,
element.
good question, low vision technologies. I love that question. That is a wonderful question. Okay. There's two parts to that answer, low vision technologies. I am so glad you asked this. Okay, first part to this question is I use this to help me remember to take my meds. This is a week's worth of meds right here. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And it has 4 times to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the second part to that question is I set alarms on my iPhone on here. Thank you for that wonderful question. That is such a great question. I'm glad you asked it. I have an alarm that goes off at 8 a.m. and I take my levothyroxine for my thyroid. I have an alarm that goes off at 9 a.m. and I take the rest of my morning meds. I have an alarm that goes off at 3 p.m. and I take my afternoon meds. And I have an alarm that goes off at 8 p.m. and I take my bedtime meds. Thank you for such a wonderful question. I am so glad you asked it.
Low vision tech. Being visually. Show comment in broad. Comment action. Star comment. Comment. Show comment in broad.
I am so glad you guys are here tonight. You guys are asking such wonderful questions. Thank you guys for all your wonderful questions.
Comment at star comment image. Talented ape, you do a great job answering our questions. You are currently on it.
Thank you. I'm glad you think I do a good job answering your guys' questions. You guys probably have seen a couple times I do have a pillow behind me because this chair is not the most comfortable. But this is where it works to plug my computer in and have it at the table. Otherwise, I'd be standing at the counter. And I didn't want to stand at the counter for the length of this video.
Walkie, 5:42 p.m. and 25.
Show comment in comment action star comment. Hide current comment image. Post a comment edit tap image. Hide end of lit comment actions. What advice? Talented HV. What advice would you give when traveling at night? Show comment star image. Low being visual. Show star image. Talent. You do a great job answering. Show comment in comment action star comment button. Comment action.
Is there any last questions? Because otherwise I'm going to wrap this video up.
Star comment image. Low vision tech. Do you have a hard noticing the different clothes and other items?
The main colors I have difficulty with is navy blue and black. Other than that, I don't really have that much of a hard time differentiating between colors. And sometimes, if it's really, really light colors, I might have hard times differentiating, but other than that, not really.
Show comment in comment at star comment image. Talented ape. Do you have trouble sleeping at night?
Another good question, Talented HV. Yes, I do have insomnia. My grandma had insomnia, my mom has insomnia, and I also have insomnia. So I think it's hereditary. So I do have a lot of trouble sleeping at night. So I take melatonin as well as another prescribed medication to help me sleep at night. Thank you guys for joining me for my Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it. And if I don't, and I hope you guys have a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye, guys.
And end the broadcast and 2 more at end broadcast button.